race one of the 2025 Pirelli Emilia-Romagna round, and it's underway. With a good start from Alex Lowes from the middle of the second row of the grid. Bassani's made a good jump as well. Nicolo Bulega has made one place already. He's going to come under attack from Andrea Locatelli going through turn two, but he holds fire in third place. So it's Razgatlioglu who leads. It's Bassani in second. Bulega making a place already up to third. Alvaro Bautista trying to force his way through as they come in towards turn four on the opening lap. And Bulega managing to make up one place already. Locatelli behind him. Then it's Gardner, and Alex Lowes, despite making a decent jump there, had nowhere really to carry it. Going in the opposite direction, Sam Lowes drops down from third to seventh.
Yeah, and you can see at the front of the field, obviously enough for...
Toprak Razgatlioglu on the opening lap is off the circuit altogether here in Misano. And Nicolo Bulega makes his way through straightforward fashion up into second place. Incident further back involving Dominic Egerter by the looks of things on lap number one. But up at the front it's Axel Bassani, who now leads on the Bimota at his and their home round here at the Emilia-Romagna round. Nicolo Bulega through into Curvone. So many times last season we saw the Ducatis able to make their move through there, and Bulega has come from fourth to first on lap number one. A disastrous start for Toprak Razgatlioglu.
Toprak came through into turn 12, it looked like on Locatelli as well. That's a brave place to make the move. That's a move of just, I can't afford to spend any time behind you. It was Sofoglu at the back of the field as well with Domi Aguilar.
That's great fighting going on right the way through the field as ever. Alvaro Bautista trying to get through on Jari Montella for ninth position, but couldn't manage it. Montella managing to fight back going into turn one on lap number two. So a look at the order now. It's Nicolo Bulega who leads ahead of Axel Bassani in second. Razgatlioglu 8/10 now down on the race leader as Alex Lowes comes through on Andrea Locatelli. That's for fourth position. Behind him it's Danilo Petrucci, and then Sam Lowes holding back the train of Gardner further down.
Yellow flags are probably still out down in towards turn 8. That takes away an overtaking opportunity for Toprak.
Yes, and indeed for the riders in the group behind. And Iannone making a pass there.
Where's Bassani gone?
And we can see on the screen there Axel Bassani coming to grief. So that is a real shame for him up in the podium positions. It will promote his teammate Alex Lowes now into third place after his pass on Andrea Locatelli.
Looking at that reaction, you'd imagine Toprak's just come down the inside into turn 6, and Bassani's left with nothing to show for this one.
Down to seventh places at the moment. Sam Lowes, Jonathan Ray and Ika Lekuona as we come.
Bulega's with that harder front tyre. That should give him a bit of an advantage at times during this one, but look at the speed Toprak can carry through turn 1 into 2. This could set up a move into 4.
Opportunity in towards turn 4. The first gear, 70 km/h, right-hander, and then turn 5, the speeds begin to build.
Yeah, the line closed off there well by Bulega, but he knows that he has to defend. Toprak's going to be close enough to try something into turn 8. That's where he ran off on lap 1 though.
Nicolo Bulega, your race leader, having started following a penalty from fourth on the grid. Toprak Razgatlioglu, who led initially but ran wide, clawing all over the back of Bulega through La Quecha on lap number 5, but not able to find a way through.
Bulega's really good on the exit of turn 6. He just finds those couple of bike lengths, but look at how hard he's having to ride. Big waggle on the front.
Big door open from Nicolo Bulega into turn 9, and Razgatlioglu will punish it to lead on lap 5 here in Misano.
And that came from the head shake on the run into 9. He wasn't able to get the bike stopped into the right position, and that's what opens the door for Toprak. He was the rider.
Incredible pace at the front though, because they're a second a lap faster than the riders behind them. Petrucci 5.3 seconds behind after 5 completed laps. Here he is ahead of Alex Lowes. Then it's Locatelli and Sam Lowes. Let's see if we get the opportunity to see here how Petrucci made his move on Alex Lowes.
Yeah, the move you'd expect. Obviously Lowes just can't defend against the power of a Ducati, and for Petrucci he's able to make a nice clean move down in towards the left-hander at turn 8, and doesn't impact him, doesn't slow him down, and for Lowes as well, it didn't have any impact on him other than the fact he dropped into that 4th position.
Number 7, and this has been as we return our focus to the 2 leaders, because Nicolo Bulega has made up almost 3/10 of a second in the opening sector of lap number 10 and is now just 2/10 behind Razgatlioglu for the lead.
Yeah, and this is that crossover moment, and maybe this is the difference for that hard tyre. It just looks easier to stop there for Bulega, and he just pulls back again another few bike lengths through turn 10, and this is going to be a very, very long second half of the race for Toprak.
Place to Bahatin Sofoglu. It'll be close when he does come back onto the circuit. Disappointing Superpole result for Bautista, but we know his pace is good as Sam Lowes struggles to get the bike stopped with a slide there that puts Alvaro Bautista now right on his tail, nose to tail, as they head on towards the back straight, towards turn 8. where Alvaro Bautista made his pass on Jari Montella a lap ago. He's trying to replicate that move here on Sam Lowe's on lap 14, and Bautista dives down the inside under heavy braking, but he's not going to get it stopped. And that's going to open the door to Jari Montella to come back through as well, and this race is not going to plan for Alvaro Bautista. Bautista, next in his sights, Jari Montella, and the opportunity to take 7th place.
Seen that Alvaro Bautista's come through on Jari Montella as well. It's a good recovery from Alvaro after making that mistake a lap ago.
Yeah, just saw it in the background of the previous shot. Bautista coming through on Jari Montella and up into 7th place. He's 16 midway through lap number 1. He's now up into 7th place. It took a fair amount of time, though, for him to get right onto the tail of Jari Montella, and that means that Ikalek, what a memorable weekend it would be for Alex Lowes if he can pull this off. He's got a bit of a run on Danilo Petrucci at the start of lap 16. Lowes not close enough in towards turn 1, but only a 10th now between Petrucci and Alex Lowes.
Yeah, Lowes.
And he's going to dive for the inside into turn 2 on the switchback. Catches Petrucci by surprise. Petrucci will have the inside, but Lowes is clear of him. Superlative riding from the promoter man on lap 16.
Yeah, great stuff there from Alex, and he's just had that consistent pace all the way through. Still lapping in the low 34s, a 34.3 last time around. That's only 0.2 of a second off his fastest lap of the race, so it shows how good of a job he's been able to do to manage the tyres in this one.
So, changes to your order over the last lap or so as Petrucci attacks back on Alex Lowes, and he will get down the inside in towards La Quercia. Petrucci through then for 3rd position. What a shame for Alex Lowes, who's got to regroup and provide all of that entertainment again.
Yeah, this is the tough part for Lowes on that Bimota, because you are so vulnerable down the straights, especially to the likes of Danilo Petrucci on that Ducati.
Final 2 turns, but that will give him the momentum then, although Sam blocks him off. So it's up to Alvaro Bautista. Last attempt into La Quercia for Alvaro Bautista. Sam Lowe's goes defensive. Bautista now will try and square it off and gain the momentum and the run in towards turns 9 and 10. He's not quite close enough into 9. The door is left half ajar. Bautista slides his way in. Super stuff from Bautista, but he's going to overcook it through turn 10, and Sam Lowe's just picks the bike straight back up.
He's able to get that speed scrubbed off there. It looked like he might have been going in that little bit too hot.
Toprak Razgatlioglu wins in Misano, his 64th career victory, surpassing Bautista for 2nd on the all-time win list in WorldSBK. Bulega 2nd over the line, and a 2nd is the margin in the end. And then we'll see the fight to the flag for 3rd position. Danilo Petrucci should hold on, but it's going to be only just the Bimota, only a couple of 10ths of a second away from a first podium in WorldSBK. 5th position for Andrea Locatelli, solid result from him in the end, head of Sam Lowe's, and Alvaro Bautista can only come home in 7th position. And I must admit that even though he didn't have the best of Super Poles, you still would have been fancying Bautista for a place on the podium. He just didn't have good enough pace there. 3rd for Danilo Petrucci, he punches the air with delight. Back on the podium for him after a difficult weekend at the Italian round last time out, and his first podium since race 1 in Assen.